Good evening, All Stars. Well, I'm a major star. I call you guys the All Stars. I am the forever Olympic hopeful. Yes, that's me. That's me. Anyways, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to my channel, AMAJASTARR. And you know me, I liken everything to track and field. So I'm here to empower, give you guys great information after I've researched it, backed by some statistics and some wonderful famous quotes. So without further ado, put your track shoes and your track bag, and let's get on down to the track. Runners, take your mark. Set. Let's go. All right, here we go. So welcome. Today, we dive into the rich history of charm school and etiquette training. Now, you know we've been talking a little bit about manners. Yeah, so I decided to push the envelope just a little bit. Tracing manners from ancient courtesy books or all the way to modern day finishing schools and corporate etiquette workshops, okay? So ancient Egyptian maxims. Let's just start with that just really quick. Let me put my specs on, baby, because you know, yeah, you already know. Okay. Ancient Egyptian maxims, okay? So this is part of the origin Confucian ideals and guiding civil behavior. Renaissance courtesy books and Castiglione's The Book of the Courtier, that was written like in 1520. Imagine that, 1528, you guys. It was the emergence of European etiquette and court codes. Louis codified court etiquette, where etiquette originated in Versailles, formalizing behavior at court. Just think about that. Okay, wait a minute. These glasses are like done. 1 second. You guys still do the whole like frost mouth, like to earn that moisture to clean your glasses? I go back and forth. I also use a cloth, but right now I have to do this quickly, so here we go. And if you guys are new here, please like, comment, share, subscribe at A Major Star. This is a place where you become empowered. I do the research and I give the information to you. Also filled with lots of jokes, because I think I should have been a comedian, okay? So without further ado, here we go. All right, so just imagine that. Etiquette coming and originated from Versailles, okay? Formalizing court behavior that as it appeared to at court. Let me give you guys a little bit of background, because instead of me jumping right into it, let me just give you just a little bit. Hold on. Hold that thought. I got so much to cover in such a short period of time, you guys, but I definitely want to at least talk about this for just 1 second. So in another video, I am going to talk about actual like charm school, like as far as like setting the table and things like that. I'll do a little bit of it today, but I really want to set that for its own video because it's just so beautiful, and it needs to be it needs to be gone over. Like I really feel like it needs to be gone over. Just period. I think we've gotten a lot away from formality, and at the end of the day, I'm like, well, you know, some people say, oh, well, things have to move. You know, things have to move with time. I don't know. I don't know so much if I believe that, because the further we get away from things that have enlightened our past, the more difficult it starts to become, you know, to be able to really, I don't know, just decide on a solid platform, you know, moving forward. So to try to offset that, let's get into it. In France, Louis, court at Versailles, etiquette comes from the French word for a small ticket or label. Courtiers at Versailles were given cards listing rules for behavior in the king's presence. Okay, makes sense, right? You with me? Okay. Over time, etiquette became the word for all formal rules of conduct, especially in elite society. Versailles codified everything: bowing angle, seating hierarchy, when to speak, and how to hold utensils when you're eating. Okay, so that's just a little bit about the birth of the word etiquette. All right, let's go back. And I don't know what it is, but these glasses it's not working. It's not working. I'm just gonna put them there for just a second. I might struggle a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's like, wait a minute. All right, so anyways, with that being said, be just a little bit better. Hold on, let me just try one more time. One more time. We're going to the old school, the shirt. Be patient with me, guys, please. I'm going to work through this. Okay. So before the word etiquette existed, civilization had codes of conduct that functioned as early manners guides. That's like from 2400 to 1500 BCE, okay? One of the earliest surviving manners manuals in history comes from what is called Maxims of Fahotep. Tahotep. Okay. We're just going to spell it. Ptahhotep. Yep, y'all figure that one out for me. Okay, so anyways, without further ado. Tahotep, vizier to Pharaoh Jedker, wrote wisdom literature advising on speech, humility, and respect for superiors. Example, guidance. Do not be arrogant. We've talked about this arrogant thing that just keeps on like a recurring thing, correct? Right, we have. Hold on now. It's like looking like, okay. Is this happening? Like, I don't know why this is so messed up right now. Anyways, is it? Hold on. I'm sorry, you guys. Don't be mad at me. Just got to get it a little crisper. Okay, that'll work. Sorry. So anyways, example, do not be arrogant because of your knowledge, but consult with the ignorant as with the wise. Okay, so like fair game, you guys. Treat each other with beautifulness. Social harmony was linked to morality. Sorry, I said mortality. Just kill them all. My bad, you guys. Social harmony was linked to morality, wisdom, and self-control. That's the way my grandmother taught it, okay? Mesopotamia, Code of Hammurabi, 1750 BCE. While mainly legal, it included rules about fairness, honesty in trade, and respect with households, essentially laws enforcing civility. Eastern philosophy courtesy, 500 BCE to 200 CE. China, let's go with Confucian, Li, okay? Confucius, 551 to 479 BCE, he stressed Li, Li, meaning ritual, propriety, social respect, and moral conduct. Covered greetings, table manners, which we're going to get into next video, dress codes, and family hierarchy. The idea, outward politeness maintained social order and reflected inner virtue, okay? In India, we have Manusmriti from 200 BCE to 200 CE. Hindu text prescribing proper behavior for different social roles and life stages. Detailed instructions for hospitality, conversation, and dining, linking manners to religious duty. So you see how far we've gotten away from that. Not only have we gotten far away from actually fellowship in our religion, whatever that is, but we've gotten far away from our manners. And I'm here to help bring some of that back, okay? I can't solve it all, y'all, but I'm going to do my part. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. Number 3, Greek and Roman influence from 500 BCE to 400 CE. Ancient Greece, let's go there. Remember, this is manners as it pertains to all around the world. So they emphasize what is called paideia, education of character, including conversation style, hospitality, xenia, and graceful conduct in public. Symposium culture had written rules how to speak, how to drink, and interact respectfully. Let's move on over to ancient Rome, shall we? Sure. I love me some Rome. When in Rome, do what the Romans do. See if I can read this without my glasses. I'm trying. In Cicero, 100 to 43 BCE, wrote about decorum, the idea that behavior should suit the occasion, the occasion person, and role in society, okay? Roman banquets had formal seating, serving order, and conversation etiquette. Medieval courtesy and the birth of courtesy behavior started in 500 to 1400. This is number 4, by the way, you guys. Sorry if I'm speeding through this. It's so much to cover, and we're already almost 10 minutes in. Let me go faster. Monastic rules. For example, rule of St. Benedict, 6th century, taught humility, not interrupting others. Oh my goodness, we need to go back and circumvent that. Come on, Europe, in the medieval courtesy and birth of courtly behavior, taught humility, not interrupting or others, and orderly speech. Chivalric codes in the High Middle Ages dictated knightly manners. Knight meaning knight. Draw your sword. Off with their head. In high middle in high middle ages, it dictated knightly manners, respect toward women, generosity to the poor, and loyalty to the lords. The next one, courtesy books, began to appear. Manuals for noble youth on table manners, dress, and conversation. This is all happening in Europe, you guys. This is number 4. Now we're going to go to the Islamic Golden Age before we go to 5. Islamic adab literature from the 8th to the 14th centuries blended moral instruction with manners, covering hospitality, cleanliness, greeting customs as salamu alaikum, and respectful disagreement. Number 5, you guys, Renaissance courtesy books and the courtier, 1400 to 1600. Okay, in Italy, we have the Baldassare Castiglione's, I'm going to get that word right, don't worry. The Book of Courtier was a Renaissance bestseller. It was issued in 1528. Might want to go get you guys' hand on that. Basically, this is the focus. It taught nobles how to behave gracefully at court, blending learning, athleticism,
unknown caller,
and I'm sorry about the interruption. I'm so sorry. I'm going to silence it for you. This is for you. It taught nobles how to behave gracefully at court, blending learning, athleticism, and wit. Introduced what they call sprezzatura, which is the art of appearing effortlessly and gracefully. Ooh, I like that one very much. I love it a lot. In Europe at large, Erasmus's On Good Manners for Boys in 1530 was aimed at youth, teaching hygiene, posture, conversation, and dining skills. Now we're going to head over to number 6. The birth of the word etiquette, which I already went over. It came from France, okay? Etiquette became the word for all formal rules of conduct, especially in elite society. Let's run over to number 7. Expansion into civil society in the 1700s and 1800s. In the 18th century, the Enlightenment promoted manners as a sign of refinement and self-discipline, not just nobility. Coffee houses, salons, and public assemblies developed unwritten codes of politeness. We need to run that all back. In the 19th century, industrial revolution and urbanization led to printed etiquette manuals for the growing middle class. In America, Emily Post and others later popularized etiquette as part of social mobility. You needed to have it. It was so important. Without further ado, let's talk about some of the key takeaways just really quick. Okay, make sure we're all on the same page. Manners are ancient, you guys. It's not something that's new. Every culture has had rules for harmonious living. Confucian and Egyptian maxims are as important as European court etiquette as anything. The word etiquette is French, born at Versailles. Charm schools and finishing schools evolved from these older traditions to prepare people, especially women, for public life. Didn't you love it? Like, don't you just love that? To prepare us for public life. Wow, fascinating. Don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe at Amasia Star. Please don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Okay, so here we go. Let's just talk really quick about the basic rules of charm school. Okay, just really quick. And like I said, I'm going to go over this tomorrow, but let me just give it to you. The basic rules from the outside in with utensils. That's the only one I'm going to give you for now. For casual table setting, order of placement is very important. It's ideal for everyday meals or informal dinners. Number 3, it would be the formal table setting, used for weddings and banquets or multi-course meals, okay? Here we go. Now, I'm going to cover this again tomorrow, so this will be reiteration. Easy memory trick. Here we go. BMW rule. Bread on the left, meal in the middle, water on your right. I know it's flipped because this is a mirror. Bread on the left, meal in the middle, water on the right. You got it? Bread, meal, water. BMW. Okay. If you forget which glass is yours, remember, touch your index finger to your thumb. Okay, using the right hand. Make a B for bread. Left hand makes a D for drink. Same thing. Got it? Does it make sense? Does that make sense, you guys? Okay, it makes sense. Let's try one more time. Index finger to your thumb. Sorry. Index finger. I don't know why I keep pointing to my nose. Sorry, let's just start this over. If you forget what glass is yours, let's try it. Remember, touch your index finger to your thumb. Makes a B. Okay? Right hand makes a B for bread. Okay? The left one, it makes a D for drink. Got it? Make sense? Okay. You got it. Drink, bread. Yeah. That's how that goes. Okay, last but not least, let's get into a little bit of some statistics. All right, I love statistics. I hope you guys too. Okay. Okay, here we go. According to a resume builder survey of 1,548 business leaders, 45% of companies already offer office etiquette training, and another 18 to 20% plan to implement it by 2024. So that's really good to know, right? Doesn't that feel good? Among companies with existing programs, 99% report success, 65% rate is at highly successful, and 34% as somewhat successful. 60% of firms offering or planning training will make it a mandatory for all employees, while 10% specifically require it for Gen Z and recent graduates. Etiquette is viewed as crucial soft skill training, especially for Gen Z, who may lack exposure to it in office norms post the pandemic. Isn't it amazing how they added that in there? Post-pandemic. Wow, what in the world have you done, pandemic? Table manners and dining etiquette, which I told you we're going to repeat it a little bit more tomorrow, but here we go. A YouGov poll, April 2024, found 89% of Americans chew with their mouth closed. 81% avoid talking with food in their mouth. 73% ask politely for items instead of just reaching across. 69% wait for everyone's food before eating. Only 38% follow the outside-in pattern of cutlery use. So we really need to revisit that, and I'm going to spend some time on that outside-in pattern of cutlery use, because clearly we've gotten this way too far ahead, way too far away from that particular training. The usage of napkins and elbow off the table is divided. 58%, a little bit more than half, keep elbows down. 55% place napkins in laps, and others do so inconsistently. Okay? A Prezzo survey from the UK, 60% of Gen Z believe traditional table manners are just irrelevant. Oh my God, that's terrible. That's a high number. They think it's irrelevant? Oh, that scares me. 32% of all age groups never think about manners during meals. Just imagine that. Dang, these statistics are scaring me. That's according to Beauty File. Wow. The other one was YouGov. 49% said they would not date someone with poor table manners. See what I'm saying? That's 1% less than half. So it's still relevant. You guys, I better get it. Come on, get it together. Annoyances include 48% dislike loud chewing, 37% hate using phones at the table. I just think that's like we have to stop doing that, you guys. Please enforce it at home. Don't let the kids, don't let anyone, not even yourself, bring your phone to the table. Let that be. 37% are irked by eating off other people's plates. Okay? I mean, unless you're my man, we're not doing that. Modern etiquette experts like William Hanson report surging demand for training in dining manners and social decorum, especially post-pandemic among professionals. Wow, and that's according to the Wall Street Journal. So there's a need for this, you guys. Yeah, we're gonna do a major stars charm school. Yes, my grandmother would be proud. Rest in peace, Granny. All right, Grandmother Pearl. Okay. So yeah, the statistics are in. We're gonna go over more of this tomorrow. I just wanted to give you guys just like a sneak peek into what is to come. I really care about you guys so much. Thank you, YouTube, for the most amazing platform ever. And yeah, let's end it with a blast. Thank you guys. I love the All Stars. Thank you guys so much. We are all winners, you guys. All of us, okay? No matter where you are from around the world. All right? All right, I love you guys. Bianca, you want to say something to the people? She says bye. All right, until tomorrow. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.